Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the Lord's chosen people on this sign, the 12 tribes of Israel. And we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camp, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
So it's very important to give double honors to these men. It's very important because if we never found out about these men, we would have never known the truth. And we would have never known about Esau. So my lesson is going to be to remind you why you should hate your enemies. So let's go to Numbers 22.
Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of the mount, that hence he might see the outmost part of the people.
So what Balak was doing is he was told by whoever put him in charge of no, Balak is the king, right? Or Balaam.
Yeah, I think Balak was the king though, yeah. What?
So Balak wants to curse these people. And everything happens in threes. Can you get number 20? Start at the first one. So this is after we were coming up from Egypt, and we asked the king of Edom, let us pass through the highway. And Edom said no. But this guy, he's going to tell us why. He's going to tell us why we should hate him, because this is the early parts of Israel as a nation once we got out of Egypt. And Balak wants to curse these people. He said, look how big they're getting. They're going to come and fuck us up what they did to the Amorites.
Look at that Egyptian too, the kingdom, the one that didn't know Joseph,
that didn't know Joseph.
Yep. That first, chapter.
So this is very important. This is actually he's actually going to prophesy against Balak. So
This Numbers 20 and 1. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month. And the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there.
So everything happens in a spiritual way, because remember Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai told Miriam, y'all ain't gonna see the kingdom. You ain't gonna see my face, or you ain't gonna see Israel. You ain't gonna step into the promised land. That's very harsh. That's very harsh. And then she died. So we could have been in the land way before Miriam died, but that was a punishment.
There was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
So now our own people are coming against us. So now we have to deal with Balak wants to come against us, and our own people are coming against us. So everybody's coming against us. Everybody's coming. You should be, you all that are here, you all should be having enemies. Everywhere you look, everywhere you face, someone should be talking shit about you. You should be striking your channel. You should be feeling like, damn, everybody's against you. Well, it's true. Everybody is against you.
Yeah, because this thing is about a fight between good and evil.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you. I'm the one. This is a fight between good and evil. And guess what? That dude Balaam, he's not a good guy. He's not a good black. He's actually a wizard. He's a bad guy. Get them next verse. Yeah, I don't know if you can find when you start saying, I cannot curse these people. I think it's maybe even Numbers 23.
Yeah, it's 23.
Yeah. Get that one.
Yeah, Numbers 23, and I'll start at 8. How shall I curse whom God hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Most High hath not defied? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him, lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations.
So this whole people has to live alone. Because how is anybody going to curse the ones that can't be cursed?
Yeah.
Can't be cursed. You see these ninjas driving around in their fucking trucks, stepping on the gas all loud, trying to interrupt. Well, that's fine and dandy, but there's going to be a time where even that minor offense has to get called upon. And it's going to be like a thing. Look, you earned this because of that, so boom. So now, read that one again because this is very intense.
8. How shall I curse whom God hath not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Most High hath not defied? Or
We just came out of Egypt. We just came out of Egypt. We were slaves for 400 years. And this man knows very well. Okay, get this one.
Over the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations.
Nobody in the nations is going to recognize you. They're going to say you're this, you're that, but you're not in it. That's what these people come up here to tell us.
Yeah,
all the time. All the time. But guess what? He knows. And our people are special. Because guess what? Like the other day we were eating at work, and my boss said, "Hey Jerry, can you pray for us?" And I didn't. Did I do something wrong?
You can't pray, but it's not gonna work.
There you go.
What tells in Jeremiah?
Yeah, don't pray for them.
Yeah, for those people. Yeah,
Don't pray for these people. So I said, you know what?
That's what everybody says is, can you pray for me? But will the Most High allow it? You know?
Yeah.
They have it right back in 6 chapter, right?
Hey, but this man, Balaam, he's going to be like one that's going to express it.
And Balak said unto Balaam, How hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether.
Right, man, this guy, Balak,
Recognize the power.
gave gold, not silver, gold. So he paid this guy. That's why he's getting mad. Why is he getting mad? Because we were thirsty, we were hungry, in a place where there was nothing. Then we survived for 40 years, and we ate bread, we ate meat, we had water. Check this out, man.
Numbers 23. And the people showed with Moses and spake, saying, Would the Most High that we had died when our brethren died before Yahweh Shimon Shai.
They're talking shit. You want us to die here? Well, are we gonna die in this one? Because we gotta talk about that rock that he's gonna strike with that stick.
And why have you brought up the congregation of Yahweh Shimon Shai into the wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there?
This thing that we're in is hard, man. Let me tell you the secret. It's all about praying. Because these people don't pray. Our cattle are thirsty, we're thirsty, they didn't learn what you gotta do. That time is go to Aaron and his sons and be like, hey, we need some food and pray for us to get. So the Lord will give us food. But they didn't. All they had to do this time is say, hey, can you pray for us? Because that back then you like,
They probably weren't even sacrificing for their sins, you know?
right? These people are fucking stupid.
Instead of, cooking it, they were eating it.
Atoning
Yeah.
instead of atoning.
Yeah.
So this thing involves the most powerful God and his son. But it's not free. It's not free. Even though we don't sacrifice anymore and we don't have the Levite priests to pray for us, we can pray for ourselves. That's what I'm getting at. We can pray for ourselves. We have to be in a very lucky position.
Like the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
That's right. We can pray for ourselves and miracles will happen. That's why we can't be around any other nation, and no other nation will recognize it. That's why they got to build up fake gods. You know?
Numbers 20 and 5. And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt to bring us into this evil place?
Yeah. Because where were they at? They were in the valley. But guess what? We're in the valley of sin right now. It's reincarnation. It's reincarnation.
It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or of pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink.
Didn't I just say it was nothing? Nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nothing to do but be righteous. Nothing to do but that was a practice run. He didn't want us to be in the promised land yet because we didn't know how to be spiritual. We weren't ready. This is gonna get us ready. And I'm not even talking about the time where you're preaching out. That counts for a lot. But that's not what I'm talking about. You're gonna have to learn how to pray real intensely when Jacob's trumpet comes. You're gonna pray for shelter. You're gonna pray for everything. You're gonna pray for food. You're gonna pray for a peaceful sleep. You're gonna pray for everything. And then you're gonna get real comfortable with your Habashi on track. And you're gonna be real comfortable in a bad situation. That's the best part about being in this truth. We're preparing ourselves for a worse situation to come. But look at all the such shit we've been through. We were slaves in Egypt. We were slaves in all kinds of other kingdoms. They spread us around like seed on a lawn. You know, these other kingdoms destroyed our fucking way of living, and now we're scattered all over the place just to sin more. Well, we gotta stop sinning, and we gotta start praying more. But cursing is part of it. You gotta curse your enemies. Yeah, you gotta curse your enemies. Because there's not a single day where I'm not mad.
Because we do have enemies, you know, and the world teaches you, you know, that you don't have enemies.
That's bullshit. And you can look at how people live, and that'll tell you that you have enemies.
You can't live your whole day loving everybody.
Yeah, you can love everything. Because people have bad moods. People have good moods.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You guys in the arts?
No.
The art of the Bible.
Oh, that's a This is skip for the church.
Yeah, well, it's not it's a skip for Yahushua, and that's a pretty guy. It's like, you know how Hasidic Jews, they go out to the market. That's basically what we're doing. We're calling our people to come and, you know, come back to being an Israelite instead of being an American or whatever, you know. Put it on YouTube. YouTube, Odyssey, Big Sheet. No, unfortunately, no. But we have a YouTube channel.
The only guy in town that's going to try to create a gallery, art gallery.
Oh, really? Nice. So you can do a piece on Caesar Borgia, because that's what people think, that the Lord looks like that picture of a so-called, not really a white man, he's a dark-skinned, you know, African black man. So that's a iconoclast. You know about art, like you know what iconoclast is when you destroy art. So you have something called the Russian icon, and they have the pictures of how real Jews look, and supposed to look right now, but unfortunately through the diaspora, we've been spread out through different conquests.
So this I can find on here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And I can contact this.
Yes.
Where do you guys from?
Well, we're from around the valley. We're from the valley right now. Around here, Hanford. All right. Here, you have a
God
good one.
bless. Good work.
Thank you. Bless you. he wants to be part of this video too. Because everything I'm talking about, that man just did. How can you curse those who cannot be cursed? And in reality, how can you bless those that are going to get the most blessing, the highest blessing? You don't even have the highest blessing. You know, that's part of the truth that, you know, people will be attracted to us. And we're way out here.
Yeah, we're not, you know, we're not self-awesome like that, but
Yeah. So we're not even trying to do that. We're just trying to attract certain people. Not everybody.
Just the elect.
Because didn't it say in Numbers that what these people can't be breaking ain't no other nation gonna be like, yeah, why don't you guys come on down and live with us? No other nation is going to do that.
It's Numbers 20 and 6. And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces, and the glory of Yahweh Bashim Shai appeared unto them.
That's a special thing because we're priests. We're priests. You know, you've got to be before Yahweh Bashim Shai in the spirit, and these men got to be in the flesh in front of him. So, you know, that's the part about praying. These people couldn't pray for themselves, so they were acting like niggers. And the only one that was between them and the Lord was Moses and Aaron.
They will make the sacrifice because they know if they're sacrificing this, they're going to see some things, you know? You're not going to do that right here.
And that's exactly what's happening.
Because they knew they were going to sin purposely in their heart. So therefore, they just did with the sacrifice what these Catholics do, right? They do all the wickedness of the week and then get in that confession booth, though, and think their sins are washed away, though, and they go back at it again. That's what pretty much our people were doing with the sacrifices, though, you know?
Yeah. So, these people wish they could be like us. Can you get Numbers 23 and...
10.
Yeah, 10. That's
Who can count the dust of Jacob and the number of the fourth part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like this. His.
He just wants to die like this. But he can't, because you know why? When you die, you get a blessing. When Israelites die, that's like finishing the race. You know? You finish the fight. That was the last round. Because he knew when I die, I'm going to come back as an Israelite. And that's why it's so important for you to tell your sons, you know, don't be a homo, don't be this, don't be that. If your woman wants to leave, let her leave. You know, everything's going to be okay. Trust in the Lord. Because you're going to come back through those children. If Yahushua doesn't come back soon, I'll come back with your son's son, and I'll be me.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to come back to this wicked kingdom. But this man here wants to die the death of the righteous. Man.
Numbers 20 and 7. And Yahweh Shimon Shai spake unto Moses, saying, take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak unto the rock before their eyes. And it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock.
But really that rock is Yahushua, because didn't Yahushua say from through my will I'll make rivers of living water flowing from thy belly? Everything is spiritual. This is an actual rock.
He's that cornerstone.
Yeah. This is and it's not a little rock. What we call rocks is actually a pebble. This rock was actually like that building. Something big.
Oh,
Yeah. When that's what they say, if you build your house on a rock, you know, that's the foundation. You think you're gonna build your house on a rock that's certain, you know, you're gonna cut it, make it nice and sturdy, and then guess what? Your house is on the foundation. But everything has to come to fruition. Everything has to come I have to make it make sense to you. I know a lot of you people on YouTube, the brothers and sisters, I've been watching because I see those views going up, and I see those subscribers going up. So I have to make sure that what I'm saying is not wrong, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will kill a prophet if he makes a mistake. So it's, I don't know why people say that this Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is all love. God is all love. Well, that's because you're not worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're worshiping the God that you think you're worshiping. You're worshiping a little teddy bear that's going to forgive you for everything that you've done. They think God is a little Care Bear with a rainbow on his tummy, and he rubs his tummy and shoots rainbows. Come on. No. If you never had a disappointment in your life, let's say you bought a car, a little toy car, and you raced it full control, and you're so happy with it, you saved up all your life savings, allowance, or you don't have a job, you save the check, and then you crash that one, and it's broke. You're going to be disappointed. Well, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is disappointed with our people at some times, and that's where he has to do mass killing. I can't let these motherfuckers, for my namesake, you know?
So now they would just still continue, you know?
Yeah, exactly. For my namesake, that's all. And all we have to call upon is his name. And we have to say, please forgive me for everything you have done. That's why it's important to make a video at least, like Pastor said, 3 or 5 times. But really, and you gotta say the name every day. I know I say it. Right when I get into my truck, you know, I put the phone on the thing, on the magnet, and I make a little video in there, and that's when I call upon the name.
When you wake up and when you go to sleep.
And you know what? I'll be eating some mediocre food meals, like rich people feel like I don't think so. And I'm so glad to have that. You know, and I pray for that. Like when we go home, we're gonna eat beans and rice. You know, who the hell gets happy on beans and rice? It's the basics. As long as it's good quality. Yeah, it's the basic. It's the good beans.
The ones that got that good protein, and, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah.
As long as they're not GMOs.
Because there's so many rotten food and GMOs out there, and you don't know what you're eating. You got to keep it so basic and so simple, like the truth. So basic and so simple. Yeah, but the wicked won't ever understand. Like, these people can't have faith because they didn't know that Moses is gonna strike that rock, boom, and all their fucking worries are gonna go. Because what happens? Let's say you're 5 days away from your paycheck and you're broke as a joke. You're on a quarter tank of gas. You got 1 pack of tortillas in the fridge, a couple of eggs. You're hurting. You're gonna start praying a lot more, and you're gonna try to figure out how to get free.
Maybe a simple Jake would be like, oh man, I just get sell some drugs real quick. About that hustle shit, you know what I mean? But on the left hand side, you know?
And really, all you have to do is work.
Yeah. How about, man? Like a little shop, mechanic shop, or hey man, we work once a week for here and I'll do the best, you know? And it's a little simple shit like that, man. And, you know, but Jake rather get that big bag though, so he could be comfortable and not work though, you know? Or lazy, man.
It's hard for Jake to be grateful. Like, they want to be grateful for $1 billion. When all you need to be grateful for is that daily bread, like it says in Matthew 6. That daily bread.
Numbers 20 and 9. And Moses took the rod from before Yahweh Shai as he commanded. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
We call them rebels, right?
Read that one.
And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
That seems impossible. Maybe to an infidel, to a 2/3, to an unbeliever, that seems impossible.
Did he say rebellion?
being lawless, right? They were resisting, going up against, Moses, though, man.
He said, do I have to go and get this water for you? No.
So, yeah, 1 Samuel 15 and 23. And that's bad. Read that one again.
Like, do we have to bend over backwards just to show you this truth? It says, and Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
Must we fetch you water out of this rock? And then the answer was, yeah. Get that one in 1 Samuel.
1 Samuel 15 and 23. For rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. Stubbornness is iniquity and adultery. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Most High, he has also rejected thee from being king.
Well, he was talking to Saul, but guess what? Now this applies to our people. Because they're rebels.
Because he didn't wait for Samuel, right? So he just did that burning.
Yeah, because he got impatient.
Yep.
Like these people. He got impatient, rebelled, and witchcraft is like the sin of divination or witchcraft.
Adultery. So imagine, though, man.
And what do you do to a witch?
Burn it.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Next one.
Or drop the house on it.
Oh yeah, that's that's funny. Weird. Yahushua is dropping the house of David on the nation. Yahushua is dropping the house of David on the nation, and Edom. And everybody out here is from the house of David. That's why that man, that artist.
The art of the Bible.
Goes, oh, that's man.
So, Numbers 20 and 11, and Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also.
Everybody got fed. Everybody got thirsty. Everybody got their thirst quenched. Everybody's being taken care of. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the most powerful God. He'll even take care of your cattle. He'll even take care of your cats, your dogs, your mice, the birds that come to your house. So you got roosters, and every bird that comes and eats the little seed that falls
He'll
off.
even protect you from a black widow.
Right. And there's all kinds of spiders, and they'll always be around me, but they won't ever touch me. And even if they land on me, I'm like, all right, get off. And they do get off.
Yeah, because I had one too in my closet. The janitor just fucking.
There's the smallest, but the deadliest,
And then there's brown recluse. And then there's other spiders that are poisonous. And there's snakes that are venomous. Sharks that'll eat you. Bears that'll kill you. Elephants that'll stomp you down. Rhinos that'll gorge you. Bulls that'll fucking stick their horns in you. There's so many dangers and threats out there, but all you have to do is to remain steadfast in the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
There's freaking mosquitoes with
Oh,
diseases.
yeah, there you go. Right, hey, there's big threats and little tiny microscopic threats. Remember the videos I used to do on Eastern equine encephalitis? That's a microbial disease. That's a virus. That's a little antimicrobial. That's a little microbe.
Yeah, Bill Gates. Bill Gates has a mosquito farm. I forgot what happened, but he has a mosquito farm, which reminds me of that new movie of Jurassic World. When those, what was it, the locusts?
Yeah.
They created the
Oh,
locusts
yeah, that's a good
in that
point.
lab, and they came out and started fucking with the crop fields, specific ones, but they didn't fuck with specific other crop fields, But that was the elite stuff,
See, that's how. That's why they try to be gods. That's how they try to be gods.
They even have older movies like Attack of the Ants and shit like that.
And these things, they're like, they're so far-fetched, but they're real. Like this monster Esau, he has a bunch of fucking creatures hidden away that he does experiments on. Like, like you know how these devils stay alive so long? Because they have pigs where they do something called chimera, and that's when they raise embryos that are half pig and half human. And when they're a certain age, they kill them and then they harvest their organs and they keep their organs going. It's fucking madness.
What's that called?
Placenta?
No, well, what's that word? That movie though, when they took drops though and they got all.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? I forgot that word, but anyways,
Adrenochrome?
there you go. That drinking that shit, man.
That's all real. These people do that. Like,
I put up a video too where they mix breed humans and animals together.
that's right.
Half human, half animal and shit.
And they do it so they can harvest organs. They're so fucking crazy. They'll be like, I wonder what animal gets hurt or regenerates itself fast. And then they'll mix that with that's why you don't throw away that's why you don't let people, your wives, get abortions. Because then they'll take that baby and mix it up with this shit and a lot of them out of pulling things
Yeah,
and
mad
dancing
science.
really alive and it's fucking suffering and all that shit.
Yeah.
And that's fucking
Well, when Jake's that guy getting shot up at the hood though, right? They take him to and they cut him up though, and they stuffed him. There was a case where I forgot what his name was. Some young Jake though. I guess he died in one of those big ass mats in the gym though, when they found his dead body in there. So when they took him out, right? So next thing you know, the parents though asked for him to get an autopsy to cut him up again. So when they did cut him up, he had newspaper filled in his body. So they wanted to file a lawsuit against him, but I guess they couldn't though. But that's fucked up, man. If you think about it. You know, straight up like, oh, we want to see how the autopsy just do it though. And next thing you know, they cut him up. He has newspaper filled up like a fucking piñata.
that's scary.
So what the hell would the organs go to?
They got harvested. See, that's why you don't let your kids be in sports, have the school spirit, try to be straight A students. But you gotta get this devil off your back. You gotta get all those things taken care of and just get out because you can't get a good job if you don't go to their school system. You have to manipulate that. You have to get a decent job where you can bear, support yourself and have a little extra. Because don't get caught up in these dreams because look at all these wicked things that we're bringing out. And that's our job. Expose them. So read that one again and that'll be my last one.
Numbers 20 and 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rod twice, and the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and the beasts also.
So they actually got quenched, but they were being enemies to the Al-Bashir. So, and then Balaam knew you can't curse these people. But you're trying to make them Christian.
We knew what's up, you know? Because they even got sent, Numbers 21, the Most High sent the serpents. They were getting all fucked up though. So that's why when that brass of a serpent said, look upon and you'll live. He's sending Yahweh Shai, it tells you in John 3:15 though, you know? And it tells you to look upon it, you live though. So that's what he's saying Yahweh Shai, but they were getting bitten, or they were getting stung, though, by the furry serpent. And they said, oh, we went up against Moses, pretty much going up against the Most High.
Right.
So the Most High played them with, you know what I mean, all the fairy, all those serpents though, you know?
And all throughout the Old Testament, the Hawashai is being, what's it called? Foreshadowed. Foreshadowing is when you see something that represents someone in a symbolism. He was the rock, he was the serpent, living water, word, spirit, Adam, Isaac.
So much though, man.
Always. So you people that go to your Christian churches and look down upon us in the Old Testament, they're fools. The whole Bible is about it. What are you talking about?
First chapter of Genesis, you know?
And that one goes in with John 1 and 1.
Yeah.
That was my lesson.
Yeah, so today I wanted to speak upon the unicorn, you know, the internet. Because you tell someone, hey, guess what? This, you know, that's the look at you like, what? What are you talking about? The internet's, you know, now though. What are you talking about? It was, you know, that's why this Bible is so prophetic though, you know, because it speaks about things later on, latter times though, you know.
This is Numbers 23 and 22. God brought them out of Egypt, yet as if it were the strength of an unicorn.
That's perfect right there, you know. Yeah, because
We're already in that chapter.
yeah, oh, that's the spirit right there. Yeah. So hey, how'd you learn about the spirit though?
Yeah, you gotta watch the internet.
Exactly. So it was a chain reaction though. This brother told this brother told me. So the internet did a whole lot of heavy lifting though, for us to go around, you know, spread around though. Because at the time of the apostle, you know, Paulo, he was like physically going to the different places, you know, Minor Asia and Rome and all these places though. Yeah. So many of them though, that he was in the physical telling of people though, you know. But we're at different times where the unicorn, the internet, woke up a lot of us brothers though, you know. So, you know, so that's the thing though. So when you tell someone like, hey, the internet is actually in the scriptures, they'll look at you crazy like, what are you talking about? The scriptures are from the past though. The internet happened not too long ago. What are you talking about? You know? So you can skip a little bit on. And you could jump onto the Job 39:9. So see the Fed horn, right? The Fed horn, which is on the dish and the satellite. That's actually the thing that receives the transmitter that receives connections to where it pushes out the, you know, where we can see like, you know, YouTube videos and any type of video though. Without that feed horn, you wouldn't be able to watch anything, you know. So that represents the power that it has, representing what? The unicorn, the you know.